What's up, y'all? Back with another one. Today we're gonna look at 25 awesome British slang words you should start using immediately. Off the top of my head, slang words. Does mate count, or is that not slang? That's about all your boy knows. But I'm definitely down to start using some British slang, dude. Because, yeah, I like new words and shit, you feel me? Alright, let's get into this. Like, comment, subscribe as always. Let's get it.
Tosh. When you say something is tosh, you mean that it is a lot of nonsense. For example, you might say, I've read an article about the Earth being flat. It's tosh.
Dude, the Earth is flat, bro. Come on.
Chuffed. When you're feeling chuffed, you're pleased, happy, or proud of something. For instance, if you go to the gym every week now and have already lost 3 kilograms, you might say, I'm really chuffed. I've already lost 3 kilos.
We would say, like, gassed.
Gander. The word is usually used as part of the phrase, take a gander, which means look.
I know this one.
For example, if you're struggling with your maths homework, you can ask one of your friends to help you by saying, can you take a gander at this equation? Mate. When you say that someone is your mate, you simply mean that this person is your friend. For example, you can introduce your best friend by saying that he's my best mate. Gutted.
You know what? You know how, like, Australia says mate, but America doesn't say mate? Like, I wonder why that happened. Like, it made its way over there, but not over here. You know, nobody's saying mate over here, did? And then gutted. I think I've heard this. This is like your... Oh, what's the word? It's like, oh, I'm gutted that didn't work out, or like disappointed, kind of. Could be wrong.
When someone's feeling gutted, they're very sad, disappointed, and devastated.
Yeah.
For instance, if you don't pass an important exam you've spent weeks revising for, you might say, I failed my exam. I'm completely gutted.
Pissed. I don't know.
Fag. In British slang, fag means a cigarette.
Okay.
Someone you work with might be a smoker, and he'll say, I'm going outside for a fag.
Yeah, it's not what that means over here.
Trolled. Trolled means drunk. For example, when your mate has had too many beers at a bar, you can say that he is trolled.
Yeah, say like wasted. Or fucked up.
Bloody. In Britain,
Or...
bloody doesn't...
Yeah. I don't know. Sauced.
necessarily refer to something covered in blood. It can
Oh,
also
good.
mean damned and show frustration and anger.
Oh.
For example, you might say, bloody traffic, we'll be late for work.
Is that considered a bad word? Like a curse word? Because I think I saw, like, this English family. I think they were English. like on vacation down in Florida, and they were like, the dad said bloody something, and the mom like covered her son's ears. Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Knackered. When you hear somebody say that they are knackered, they are usually referring to the fact that they are extremely exhausted or tired. For example, I'd love to go to the pub with you, but I'm completely knackered.
You'd say, bitch, I'm tired.
Bants. Bants is a shorter way of saying banter, meaning friendly joking. For example, I went out with my mates last night. We had some good bants. Cuppa. Cuppa refers to a cup of tea or sometimes coffee. When you go to visit a friend or
Cuppa.
family member in Great Britain, you may be greeted with the phrase, "Do you fancy a cuppa?"
Do you fancy a cuppa? Cup of these
Ledge.
nuts?
Ledge is short for legend.
That's just... That should be cut. That should be cut out of the video. I'm sorry.
When using the word legend to describe a person,
Ledge.
it means that this person is very famous or successful at what they do. For example, you might hear someone say, "I absolutely love Elton John. What a ledge."
We'd say like savage. I
Mardy.
don't know.
Mardy is a term used to describe someone who is not in a very good mood. You might hear the word used like this. "Ben is slamming around in there. I think he's a bit mardy because he's lost his mobile."
Marty.
Leg it. When you hear someone tell you to leg it in Britain, you are being told to make a quick exit or run away.
Leg it.
For example, you might say, "Quick, we are going to get caught. Leg it."
We would say dip. Let's dip.
Bloke. Bloke is simply used as a term for a man. You might hear someone say, "I like Martin. He's a decent bloke." Lurgy. Lurgy is a word used to describe a fictitious contagious illness. Cooties is the American English equivalent. It's often used with dreaded. For example, you might hear someone say, "I wouldn't go near John today. He's got the dreaded lurgy."
I've never heard that before.
Bog. Bog is used in Britain to describe the toilet.
The bog.
This is a commonly used word in the UK, and you will likely hear it very often. "I've got to go to the bog. I'm busting." Daft. Daft is a word used to describe someone or something that is a little bit silly or crazy. You might hear it used in a sentence like, "Don't be daft. We have plenty of time to eat and get to the show." Codswallop. Codswallop means nonsense. For example, if someone has told you that they have just been chased by a dinosaur, you might reply, "What a load of old codswallop."
We would say like bullshit, horseshit. But don't British people also say like bollocks for like cod? What is it? Cod swallop. That's just like a worse version of the word. My soccer coach used to say that all the time. Like if we weren't trying hard enough in practice or something, he'd just be like, "This is bollocks." And we're all just like, "Yeah, we don't know what that means." but bet.
Dodgy. The word dodgy means suspicious. You might hear it in a sentence like, I don't trust that house. The building looks a bit dodgy to me.
Sketchy.
Nout. This means nothing, especially in northern England and Scotland. It might be heard in a sentence like, I really must go shopping. I've got nout at all in the fridge. Pear-shaped. Pear-shaped refers to a situation that has gone wrong or has not turned out as expected. You might say, well, the car cut out halfway to our destination. The whole journey went a bit pear-shaped.
You'd say like sideways, maybe?
Snog. Snog means a passionate or French kiss. It is a very common slang term in the United Kingdom and might be heard in a sentence like, look at Bob and Mary, they're having a good old snog.
Sounds way worse than what it means.
Mug. Mug refers to someone who will believe anything or who regularly falls prey to pranks and wrongdoings. For example, Steve has fallen for another online scam. He is such a mug. Hard.
I think that
When you hear the word hard used in British slang, it refers to those considered tough and able to look after themselves in a fight. For example, I wouldn't get on the wrong side of Bill. He's hard.
That's all for now. Are you chuffed that you have mastered some British slang?
This fucking guy. I'm so chuffed about that, dude. Alright, that's gonna do it for this video. That was good. Yeah, I learned a lot right there. I'm gonna try and incorporate some of that shit into my language. You know what I'm saying? My verbiage. I think my favorite one was codswallop, snog, leg it. I wouldn't say leg it. I'd just say dip, ledge, goat, Tom Brady, cuppa, knackered. Yeah, that was interesting. I know there's probably a hell of more slang words, but I mean, I'm down to watch more of that shit, dude. Like, I think British slang is so much cooler than American slang, but if you're British, you probably think that American slang is cooler than British slang. That's the way of the road. But yeah, y'all, appreciate you tuning in. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I fucks with y'all. I think I have like 9 now. Let's go. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Share if you want to share. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.